Okay, we'll wait to see if the game comes up, but it doesn't look like it, so I might just switch sources. I don't think it likes this capture, which is why it isn't working. Let's add a source. I guess we can just do display capture. Oh, but then our video capture doesn't work. What if I move that up? Hey, that might work. So then if I switch back to the game, hopefully that works. Just give it a moment. Yay, okay. So my whole attempt from 2 days ago, I made a mistake and also didn't record properly, so we'll start again. I hope this is where we were up to. I think it was. We just finished having a conversation with Dr. Chakwas. Now we're back on the ship. And I think we're about to head to the Citadel, which is really where the whole rest of the journey begins and the first few missions start. The Citadel is like a space station. It's the space station, I should say. It houses the Galactic UN, aka the Council. So we will just double check that we don't have anything else. No? Okay. Let's get to it then. I always like to search around the ship just in case there's like anything here. But I remember from doing this before, there wasn't really a lot going on. So we'll just talk to the people that we need to get our charm or paragon discussions going.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
I mean, look, in their defense, it was pretty much a failure of a mission.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. Made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
They're all dead.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I
that's
chose.
right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
I forgot that I chose the I raised myself on the streets option as opposed to my whole family was slaughtered option. But to be honest, they're probably all dead. Can you tell me why? Well, yeah, we have to brief the council, bro.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready.
You'd think so. I've decided I'm going to skip through some of the dialogue. Just otherwise, because I'll have to do... So I'm going to try and do a perfectionist playthrough. I'll need to do all the side missions. And if I listen to all the dialogue and do all the side missions, it'll probably take me 120 hours just to finish this first game. So instead, I might just skip through some of the dialogue.
Yes, Commander?
Not
Is there
through...
something you need?
Not with main characters, but maybe on some of the side quests.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I like Dr. Chakwas.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Interesting perspective. I think that'll be our whole conversation with Dr. Chakwas.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
No, we still would have taken you on the Normandy, for sure.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Your whole platoon died, similar to what happened to mine, so yeah, it makes sense.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, I think that's all the people we have to talk to. There are a few people downstairs. In fact, I think we can still briefly talk to the person down in the, what would you call it? The transport bay? Where the Mako, the space car, hangs out. Sorry, the vehicle bay. So we can equip some stuff here as well, but we don't really have anything worthwhile to equip right now. So we'll go and talk to the rec officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
my stuff doesn't come from the Alliance.
You
I
gotta
have to
pay
purchase it
for
myself, and it's not
licenses and equipment.
cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
Oh my god, I
You bet.
totally forgot that's what she says. It's probably buried in my brain from yesterday. So I don't think there's anything I really want to buy yet. I need to get more licenses because these are just Hainketta licenses. Additionally, I can't afford anything. I can afford the Medigel upgrade. Haven't even figured out how to use Medigel yet, so I'm just going to let my squad mates die for the moment. They automatically regenerate anyway. And I'll be honest, I don't really use grenades all that often, but I think I will. I didn't upgrade this yesterday, but that does come in handy in a mission. So I might just do that now before I forget. I think down here is the ship's core, so we can possibly talk to someone down there. Oh yeah, Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to do this kind of stuff because it buffs your XP, which we want to do as much as possible. If only to sink into those charm points. Because unlike in the later games where just your renegade or paragon, you know, good guy, bad guy actions unlock specific interactions, here we actually have to upgrade our charm, which I don't think is what we do later on, so...
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy.
Here it's XP dependent, so we have to make a conscious decision to dump our points into charm instead of other abilities. What's in here? Oh, this is my locker. Okay, well, I'll take all of that. I didn't realize that was there. Cool. Okay, and the med bay, we were in there before. Unless, did I miss the thing that was in the back of the med bay? I think I ran around it, but just in case. Sometimes you can find like things sitting around, like weapons, medigels, etc. So I think I've spoken to everyone that I want to. Okay, so in the first game, I've got to go up these stairs, which is fine. I think Anderson said I had to go speak to Joker. This is one of my favorite things, and it persists through all 3 games. The Galaxy map. It's really fun. We'll get to use that later. The stairs are through those doors, which I always forget. I don't think there's anyone in the comms room right now, but we might get some XP from interacting with it. I like the idea of everyone just like sitting around in these chairs having like, you know, a staff meeting. I like that kind of mundane stuff in these games.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
I know. Interestingly, you'll notice that I can't use the map because I'm technically not the commander of this ship. Oh, we got some XP from that. But I have a feeling that will change. I don't think there's anything else here for me to interact with. So let's talk to the Joker and we'll finally get to see the Citadel. The Citadel's really beautiful in my opinion, and I love this scene. The first time I played this, it was really, really exciting.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
So that's the Mass Effect relay. The score is so fantastic in these games as well. I often listen to this music just for fun.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
So cinematic. Interrupted only by that short loading screen.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador. Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In
Half
case you
the
had any
crew.
questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
Look at this guy's face.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
So shiny.
They were not happy about it.
Or
Saren's
powdered.
their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
So this is a continuous theme throughout this game, is the tension between humans being a relatively new race to the council, well, to the alliance, I suppose, like to this kind of council. I don't think we actually have a place on the council. This here is Ambassador Udina, so he's ambassador to the council on behalf of humanity. So there's a lot of tension between us being fairly new as a species and demanding participation, and some anti-human sentiment due to the First Contact War.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
In his defense, and there's not much to defend him on, as you'll get to know as we progress through this game and other games, he's a dick. So, but in his defense, that mission was a total failure. So the reason I'm going to do all of these like optional hacky things is because they often unlock assignments, which are side quests, which A, increase your XP, B, they often give you that background story that's quite immersive and interesting, and C, a lot of them will give you, may contribute towards war assets in the third game, which is really important to get the best ending, or to have like the most chance of success in the final game. So we're going to do all of them, or as many as we need, but all of them. And sometimes they're really interesting as well. So, you know, we don't know what the Argos Row cluster is now, but it's just interesting to me. Oh, okay, so out of this cluster, you know, they wanted to investigate further. There's strange readings. We want to send out a recon team. And if we don't do anything about it, like, it's not going to get done, and we can choose to do that as a side quest. So you'll see that just updated my journal, so there'll be an assignment in there waiting. So yesterday when the day before, when I was doing all of this, I let all of the conversations play out, and it took a really, really long time. So if it's not central to the main story, I think I'm just going to skip through the dialogue, but the subtitles are on screen if you want to read through.
I understand what you're saying.
This is a keeper.
Very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consul in confidence. Hello there, human. Sincere apology.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong.
I think these are called
And
the
it
L
is my
Corps.
sorry consort's
I
fault.
like the L Corps.
She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Where can I find this Asari console?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot.
I wonder if we have a mission and or assignment that may come of speaking to this consort. Let's talk to some more people.
Pleased greeting. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Oh, you are an Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is
Tell me about the history and origins.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us.
Ah, okay.
With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
That's cool. I didn't realize that the Asari, which is another species that I don't think... Oh, we've seen one. We've seen the matriarch, who is an Asari, but we will see a lot more Asari. I didn't realize they were the first species to make contact with the Elcor. That's kind of cool.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Okay, I don't think there's much... Oh,
What do you do here?
Chastising rebuke.
If we're going to skip through it, I guess I can just
This human is not to blame.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more plainly. We discovered our vocal...
Why do you bother, Kalen?
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that. And if you do, I am very sorry for you.
If this were like a movie series, I'd love a spin-off show of like these two. They're such an odd couple, and it's so funny that they're kind of like the first other species that we get introduced to in this way. It's fun.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
That was worth it. We got 12 XP. Can I talk to Din as well? Because he's a little bit more cynical.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong.
Chastising remark.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something
What is this place?
You are in the
Your ambassador is next.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
This guy is so cranky. I'm tempted to ask him why, but I'm scared that that's going to give me renegade points.
I'd like to know more about...
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you.
Actually, I would like to know more about...
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
Awesome.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic
Tell me about
society,
Volus culture.
we are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. Larger tribes often engulf small. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services.
Should I do it? Should I just ask him why he's so cranky?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
He's got a point though. But it's interesting, yeah, this really well illustrates the tension between humans and a lot of the other races, because we've kind of accrued a lot of power and sway relatively quickly. You know, we haven't been a part of, you know, we haven't been in contact with council races for all that long at this point.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
So I can kind of understand where that comes from. You know, we as an individual, you know, as Shepard might have good intentions, but they don't know that. And even still, you can have good intentions and make mistakes.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notables.
What's your name?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrator.
You seem to be
The
distracted.
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Oh, you should know better. Admin officers are always the busiest people in places like this because they have huge volumes of responsibility.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
So, I don't know if we unlock anything new up here. I think we have to head back here at some point anyway, but let's do it now. No, 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 put your gun away. There are a couple of people that we can talk to
I
here.
can't believe the room. This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Now, this guy was just about to talk about the Asari consort.
What do you want? Oh, Commander, is there something I can do
Relax,
for you?
Private.
Right,
This is-
sorry. What can I do for you?
You never went to see her, did you, Frederick?
No, I never did.
Can you at least tell me
Sure.
where?
Thanks, kid. Have fun.
I will.
So that's
Have
two
fun.
people who have told me about the Asari consort and asked me to, or told me where she is. So I strongly suspect we ought to go there, and I think we have to anyway as a part of a core mission.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You don't look busy. Anyway,
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Always.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of
That
it.
must be the consort.
If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Ah, yes. Strip clubs, definitely my first choice of entertainment. Are the markets below? Okay.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I think I will go to the markets at some point because I'm sure I will want to get some equipment licenses. Okay. So I think we have to come back here to talk to some people anyway. Oh, hello.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my
You
own.
humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie.
More of
Is
that
the right
tension.
expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling
No,
you're not.
I just don't. You humans are eager to take all. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the
Now,
Spectres?
the right hand of the... More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides... We're civilian, of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council.
Tell me about your investigation.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out...
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Interesting. Now, I know we just had a lukewarm conversation, but pardon me while I hack into a computer that's right in your office. That's very ominous music. I have a feeling this is going to give us a side mission. Yep. Love it. Love to see it. Okay. So we must be near an elevator. And... Oh, that's the little taxi thing. Okay, and that can take us to the next point that we need to go to. Cool. Now, one of these we came through. One of these we did not. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. This is new. We'll quickly go through here.
I can't believe I landed a job here.
Good for you. Good for you.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Nice, dude. So far, the Elcor have been, like, super nice. Okay, I think we've done enough running around. Let's,
Welcome to the Presidium.
see what we can do. So it's telling us to go to the taxi point. I think we will do that. I did walk around last time, but, I don't think we need to because we'll have to do enough of that doing some of the side missions. I will say, I think this looks like it's been updated in the Legendary Edition. I don't remember the water being that pretty, and it seems a little bit more lively. Let's get to the tower. Oh, we're like right in here, straight into the ominous music. Oh, Executor, we were just speaking to you.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You sound like a good person to know.
Sounds like you really want to bring
I don't
him down.
trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I highly doubt it, but thank you. I think we'll meet again and we can talk about it at that point. I love to imagine like this is just like the ambient music that plays in this place all the time. It's like so ominous.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus?
Interesting to overhear that conversation.
You may be right. The head on need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't, because you have trouble understanding.
We can come talk to more of these people later.
No, I'm waiting to speak with... Commander? Commander?
We'll eavesdrop on them later. Let's get this ball rolling
Hearing's already
first.
started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Like no one's noticing all of those like synthetic tubes coming out of him. Anyway.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision.
Don't bring that up.
It may have been
They're not
triggered by
gonna
the
care.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Nah.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Fair.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Dude's eyes even look freaky, like... Anyway, I guess that's the point. This is supposed to show that the Council is naive.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we can talk
Any
to
idea
him.
where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that, Jose.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history.
About 20 years ago, Saren eliminated his target. But a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official record. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end
Sometimes
the
1,000 people must die so a million can live.
No.
But only if there's no other way.
Killing innocents.
I know, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even
This
look
is
for
the...
an option. He's
This is
twisted,
the
broken.
downside of hitting
He likes
spacebar.
to
Sometimes you hit it at the wrong time.
And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck,
That was a mistake. At least I didn't get any renegade points, but hopefully I didn't blow myself out of 2 more Paragon points, because that can be the difference between unlocking that charm and not. We really need to upgrade this some more. That's fine. We'll get there. Actually, how many XP are we away from leveling up? Oh, we're so close. Okay, cool. And yeah, we're clearly leaning more Paragon at the moment. So we've got plenty of side quests. Let's get some more though.
That guy's up to something.
What?
Yes, is there
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy.
I'm not so sure I should be talking.
We're just talking.
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to get... So far I've had mixed results.
Why were you being so secretive?
Well, I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really
Let
worth
me
getting
help.
arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Sure.
I should get going then.
Yeah, so long. And good.
Hey, buddy. Alright, that didn't take much. And we can't sync them into Charm yet, so we're stuck here at Charm score 3. But that's fine. I think... Can't remember if we have a combat mission. I think we do have one combat mission here on the Citadel in this first bit. So we could either unlock warp, like advanced warp, or unlock lift and get 1 point into lift, or unlock pistols and get marksman, which can be really helpful. However, lifting and then throwing people is also quite useful. However, I find that more useful in later games when the targeting's a little bit different. So maybe, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what, throw one into Adept, maybe? To reduce our recharge time a little bit and increase our biotic protection. Not that we face a lot of biotic stuff this early in the game. Stasis is kind of helpful, it'll freeze your enemy, but it also makes them immune to damage, so it just kind of buys you time, so I'm not too worried about that. Singularity, that's a fun one. So you can throw a singularity, which is kind of like this black hole vortex thing that draws enemies towards it, and then while they're up there you can shoot them or throw them. I'm tempted to unlock lift at this point. I'm trying to think of what our next few assignments are. Actually, I've changed my mind. Let's unlock pistols. Oh, I can't unlock marksman yet, so that's a little bit annoying. I've got 2 more points. We could just improve throw warp, maybe. At least I've increased my pistol damage and accuracy a little bit, so that's good. I think we're closer to unlocking lift, so let's just throw both points into lift. Yeah, I can live with that for now. Cool. Let's go scan a couple more keepers that I'm pretty sure are up here. Because we get a little bit of XP and money for each one that we do. And I think we get like a good little chunk when we finish doing all of them. And it's a good mission because it gets you to, like, it encourages you to explore around. I wish we didn't get fatigued running around outside of combat. But alas. There's just people down here. Sorry. I can see you're trying to have a private conversation.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
What are these guys talking about? Don't stop your conversation on my behalf. Please, I'm curious. Any keepers up there? Keepers? Keepers anybody? Keepers? Keepers? Keepers anybody? Keepers? Alright, let's keep going. So this is about where I had to stop the other day because I ran out of time. So we've managed to get slightly further. We've got, oh, I probably should have taken the taxi, but that's fine. You get some fun conversations in the elevator as well.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best.
I wouldn't really call it evidence.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Okay. Oh, how convenient.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Another keeper.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing it, I'm just giving it a little scan. So there is a side quest, oh, pardon me, or an assignment over there, but it requires a higher charm skill to kind of get the ideal outcome, so we'll leave it for now. Now, I can't remember, do you have to find all of these manually before they work, or have I kind of got everything now? Oh, no, I don't have everything. Maybe people have to mention it, or you have to go there. I'm not going to go to Cora's Den yet. Is this where we were before? No. Oh, shopkeeper. Hi.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Who are you?
Oh,
please take time to examine the fine goods it has.
Why do you refer to yourself as...
For the same reason that humans are... Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Interesting.
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Interesting.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the fine. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire. For a price,
like pie?
Naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Yeah, I wonder what they are.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Okay,
you
so
will
they
not be
sell
disappointed.
upgrades, non-human armors, and standardized. Let's have a look at the upgrades. So we've got armor upgrades that are pretty cheap. I'm tempted to get some of those. We'll see what else he's got first.
Commander.
Show me your items.
I'm not really interested in
this
non-human
one is
armors at the
pleased to do
moment.
so,
What
human.
standard items do you have? Ah, a license. I will buy the license, I think. Some of this stuff is expensive. So he's selling Serta and Devlin stuff. I'm basically just going to buy a license wherever I find one. So I feel like they're hard to come by.
Commander.
Show me your items.
I'll quickly check if there's anything in here that we want. Can't afford any of it anyway. That's good to know. He's got some armors.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Let's see. Yeah. So, armor upgrade. These are only level 1 upgrades, but they're pretty cheap. And I don't have that many at the moment, so I think I'm just gonna buy them. See you later. So interesting. This is the kind of place I feel like a keeper would be hanging out. Oh, hello. And I was right. There's a whole little map of these guys somewhere on the internet. I should probably take a look at that. I don't think there's anyone else interesting to talk to here. Let's have a look at our journal and then see how much time we have. So in assignments we have the unusual readings, scan the keepers, and then that transmission, that was that wacky email. So these are all Citadel based. I feel like maybe head to the bank in the financial district. So I think that's where the consort is. So that might be a good one to do first. I don't really want to go to Cora's Den first. I can't remember if that's where the first fight is. And the bigger mission is there. So maybe we'll go to the Shadow Broker first, but I feel like that quest might need higher charm. Maybe this is a better one to do first. Just not sure. Oh, Balabon's right here.
What's this?
Let's chat with him.
The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on a cruise is truly remarkable.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Well, he is an information broker.
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I would like your help.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker.
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Good.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Why?
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice.
Right.
You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex.
I can
I'm an
imagine.
expert in how all these economies interact.
Fair
I
enough.
also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but the Shadow Broker is the true master. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being
Any
passed.
guess what his identity?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any... How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else? Every government is forced to play
There's
their
fun
games so they don't get
DLC
behind.
about the Shadow Broker in
No
a
matter
later
how
game.
long you play, no matter how many secrets you
I thought you'd
buy,
know more about the meaning.
from time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger,
Fair enough.
Commander. Goodbye, Commander.
See you later, Balavan. So, you know what? Before we go to CSEC, I'm going to try and track down the Asari consort. I have no idea where they are though. What's over here? Is that where we were before? Do I have a map? Oh, hang on. Yeah, so we were over there before and they said they're over the bridge. Oh, put your gun away. Oh. I'm so used to left shift being the sprint button. Maybe I should swap it. Anyway, I'll leave it as it is for now. So that's a Krogan. I don't know why we have a statue of a Krogan in here, but alas, we do. Ooh. Pardon me. Don't mind if I do. Oop. How many of these guys do I have to scan? Does it tell me? 20! Yes, that's where we were before, and they were like, oh.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation.
7. Oh, something tells me we're in the right spot. Discrete location. Nicely dressed Asari at the waiting area.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, but if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the many of the people here. It's our job to ensure that they leave.
What exactly do you
Well,
attend?
each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to map. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Right.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Nobody's worth that much of a
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort?
It's some secret. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until...
You make her sound like some kind of...
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely... I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Alright, see you later.
Done here. Well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Okay.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I want to eavesdrop on some of these conversations. Hi there.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I'm just here because I was told it would be a good place to come and speak. Hang on a minute. Are the acolytes who work here like different races? So I notice. Okay, interesting.
Welcome. It is a pleasure.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
I don't love the vibe here, but...
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Cool. Is it cool if my friends come with me? 'Cause they are. They're following me. They're literally following me. I'm hoping this conversation goes well because my charm skill is relatively low right now.
That is close enough, Commander.
Okay.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel. What exactly do you do? That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Oh. You need my help.
Maybe I can help. I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be. What happened between you? I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative. What exactly do you want me to tell him? Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Was that a hug? That was weird.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Wait, so you literally just called me in here to do a favor for you?
Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after we have spoken with Septimus.
So he's spreading rumors about you not keeping your word. Sounds like he is
To admit, I'm a little nervous.
a little bit jilted. We'll figure it out. So he's also in Cora's den by the sounds of it. I don't really want to go there, but that's fine. But the wards, I think, also have a marketplace, so that could be helpful. All right, let's go there. I can't remember if this is the place that when we walk in, it's basically we're walking into an ambush. So I'm just gonna walk outside for a second. Yeah, okay, so I think this is like the lower marketplace. Morland!
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's have a look at your standard items first. I think we run into him later on as well. Yeah, cool. So another license. I'm definitely going to grab that. We can get a second grenade upgrade, but notice the price jump. $3,125, $3,100. I don't think so. We can only just afford this. It would be nice to have... Actually, it's not even that good, so I'm glad I checked. But the license is nice to have. So I'll grab that for the moment. We definitely run into Morland again. But I actually wanted to go upstairs because I think... Aha! Hang on, before we talk to him. So, this guy... is our biggest fan. I'm gonna see if I can buy some stuff first.
No doubt you've just come back from the colonies.
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake. Pharos? Novaria? But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all. The corporate capital of the I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private...
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. They're built... The humans aren't the first to colonize. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
I love the foreshadowing and like little hints that you get from these conversations. Like, oh, I haven't heard from that person in a while. Like, I'm sure they're fine. It's like, if they're fine, why would you mention that to me? Anyway, let's have a look. Ah, this is the one I wanted. The Elkos Combine. No. Maybe. Considering it's like the 6th iteration of armor, it's not that much better than this iteration 1 that I'm wearing at the moment. This was not bad though. Could be good for one of the, like for Caden or something. But anyway, that's the license that I wanted. So there's a very specific interaction that you have to have with this fan guy if you want to make the most of him as a war asset later on. So I was actually reading about this the other day. So I'm going to refresh my memory. So we have to use charm to convince him to go home. I'm hoping that my charm skill is high enough. I also need to get the Elkos Combine license, which I just did. I just bought that. And there's a couple of things that I have to do. You know how we just spoke about Pharos? We end up going there. So there's a couple of things that I have to do. So while we're there. But for the moment, I guess I'll talk to Conrad. I'm going to save first because I'm nervous that my charm skill isn't high enough. I'm going to overwrite my save from yesterday because that's a bit useless now.
Is that really...
Hi!
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Oh, hi!
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
More like 5, but thanks.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey,
True.
I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Yeah, alright.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Great.
I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Okay, that went well. I think we run into him a couple of times. But you know what? I'm happy with that.
I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry. I can't.
But, what do you...
Can't help.
So sometimes overhearing those conversations opens up like another side mission.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
So at the moment we're in the upper wards. That conversation went well, so I'm happy with that. I think, is this where the med center is, maybe?
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Oh, hi.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Sure, why not?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access
I'm
to
using
better.
every source I can find. According to your file, if anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
Fair enough.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
I feel like you're a good friend.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
I don't know about that. So that takes us back to the Presidium. This is the upper wards. Wow. Would you look at that serenity?
Big place.
Mm-hmm.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us. Humans. Man.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Look, in his defense, what I said was weird too.
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka, but we're on duty here.
I know.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
Y'all are weird. I just wanted to admire how large the space station is. You guys had to make it weird. So C-Sec is downstairs, then we have to get in a big old elevator. Oh, another keeper. Hello. Nothing around here except for the taxi service. This is the med clinic. Hello, med clinic. Replenish our Medigel.
Hello
Hi there.
Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Fair enough.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Whoa. So, some pretty hectic upgrades that are extremely expensive. Is this an armor? Yeah, these are armor upgrades. That could be helpful. I'm gonna grab it. I'll probably find better ones like immediately on my next mission, but hey, no harm. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Which I think was going to Cora's den. I think we have to leave soon. So, I think what I'll do is we will head over to Cora's den. Just before we do, I might make sure, because I can't remember if we walk straight into a firefight or not. But just in case, let's give our equipment the best we've got. So we've got biotic and tech, 5% overall damage protection. I assume that's what that means. Or +1 health regeneration per second. I'm gonna take the weaving. We've already got that equipped. I'm really only using the pistol, and I like having the phasic rounds in there. Because they bypass shield, but I just noticed they do 30% less damage, which is a little bit annoying. I might actually go for toxic, just because I think the next thing that the next firefight is against organic enemies. Now we have 2 combat sensors. Weapon stability, heat absorption, which means I can fire more shots off in succession. The recoil's not too bad on a pistol anyway. I'm gonna keep my combat sensor, to be honest. I guess I'll finally give you something. You can have the heat absorption, I suppose. Actually, yes, yeah, that makes sense. And you can have the phasic rounds. And you can have the health regeneration, because yours isn't great. And then for Ashley, you already have the radioactive rounds, which is great, but I'm actually going to give you the recoil damper. And then on your armor, I'm going to give you the harden weave. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm going to save just in case. What's up here? I think we do run through here later, but because when we run through here it is quite frantic, I'm just going to see if there's like a keeper in here so I can scan him. Hi! While things aren't so frantic. Oh, that is a fun little shortcut. Anyway. I don't actually know what all of those green dots mean. Does that mean a merchant? It must, because he's directly in my line of sight when I'm facing that way. Okay.
That's her.
Yeah, that's it. I was right.
Take out those hostiles!
Alright, okay. Cool.
Those were Saren's men. Perimeter secure.
I'm glad I I'm glad I did all of that before we ran in here, because I was right. This is the one where we walk directly into problems. I'm going to put up a barrier. You've already done that for yourself. I think your shields are full, so you don't really need it. Okay, so... Who are we looking for?
I got business here, but not with you.
Ah, so... Is it you?
Not now.
Oh, you. Hi.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about it?
Hey, Kaden, shut up.
Rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
I don't have enough charm points. This is what I was worried about.
Enjoy your drink, General.
Yeah, off you go. See you later, kid.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now, while you still can.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat.
Why does he think that?
Because I
yes, we ran into
Look,
him.
I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll
You'll
believe
bring him... Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince
Who
them.
am I taking it to?
His name is Zeltan.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
I'm tempted to open up my old save and try and get perfection on that, but you know what, I'm just gonna leave it.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
I'm worried now that my conversation with Harkin isn't gonna work out, and I should instead go and do this first, but why don't we find out and see?
Sweet. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside the car?
Gross.
Have a drink. See where this goes.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, Princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
You're gross.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of... I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know
Oh,
that,
I
did
didn't
you?
know that.
It was all very hush-hush. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
I would believe that.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Why'd they kick him
Have
out?
to ask him. I never heard any of the details.
Just tell me where Garrus
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med.
Yes, I was just there.
Wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
That guy. is not great. I'm wondering if I should not do that side assignment. Yeah, maybe actually I'll leave it. And how far are we away from leveling up? Oh, we've still got a way to go. And there's no guarantee, even when we go up to level 4, that I'm going to unlock more. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Paragon points. So, does that mean ideally I wouldn't have done that until later on? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm not going to save, I'm just going to exit, and then that way I can start back from just pre-mission. Just pre-entering Cora's Den last time. Yeah, that's what I'll do.